Ever experienced deja vu? Well, I have 20 minutes ago because I recorded this entire thing not knowing that the microphone needed a battery. Things they don't teach you in college. Okay. Well, hi. Welcome back to our very last episode of the year. This is going to be a year in review for us because my wife and I do a lot of things. I mean, a lot of different things. So here's some things that we did this year. I made a list. The biggest thing we did this year was probably a crap ton of photography, or as we say in Wisconsin, photography. We did some engagement photo shoots for my wife's cousin Angela. And usually engagement shoots are fun to begin with, but this was even more fun because it's somebody we know. This is Kara. She is a color nerd.
I hear you.
You shush up over there and do your job and take photos.
Are we gonna be on YouTube?
Probably.
Only if it's okay with you.
Yay! So we got to act like ourselves, which is a little less professional, a little more goofy, and the photos turned out fantastic. We loved them. She loved them. He loved them. We all loved them. We also did some family photo shoots of one of my wife's friends that she used to babysit. So that's how old we're getting. We're getting old. But she used to babysit this girl, and now this girl has a daughter. And usually about once a year we take her family photos. It's just her and her daughter for right now. And it's kind of impromptu. She means to come over and she comes over. And then we take photos for as long as the little one can maintain interest. So it's usually a fairly fast photo shoot. So we go fast, but they usually turn out well. And we get our goofy little artsy shots. And then we get the nice little family shots. But we like the artsy ones better because they're both gorgeous. And the photos turn out fantastic. We did another family photo shoot with a big family. And we've known this fella for a long time, and it was hot that day. So everybody was sweating, but it was a fun family photo shoot. In addition to some family shoots, we also got to shoot some of our students. The best one, at least for me anyways, was one of my foreign exchange students, Franziska. She is from Austria, and she just had such a unique look to her. She had such a unique look to her. We had to take her on a photo shoot. So we took her on a photo shoot for around 2 hours to a neighboring town, and all the photos just turned out gorgeous. They were so nice. My wife did a series of paintings on them. She did 5 paintings on her. I printed off a lot of the photos too because we thought they were that good. So I don't know if it was us as a photographer or more as her as a model, but it just clicked and it went well. I had another foreign exchange student from Germany. We didn't get to do a photo shoot with her, so we did an impromptu one in the shop real quick. It was just maybe like 5-minute photo shoot. I thought some of the photos turned out great. She didn't like them at all, but I liked the photos. I thought they were really unique. After showing my wife that, she decided to take some photos of some of her girls at her school, and they turned out cool. She just did little impromptu photo shoots here and there. She did some paintings from some of them too. They turned out really well, but her art girls are just amazing. Any shot you take them with, they're just beautiful girls. It must be nice, huh? We did another photo shoot, except we went to the Twin Cities in Minneapolis, Minnesota, or St. Paul, or both. It's the Twin Cities. maybe both. And we were at an art fair and we decided to try some stranger photography, meaning we would go up to strangers and ask to take their photos. It was super awkward for us because they're strangers. So I would say about 80% of all the people did not mind having their photo taken. Some just said no, which made it a little awkward. So we just, oh yeah, okay, fine, whatever, la, 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 la. But that was a unique challenge that we decided to do for ourselves, just some stranger photography. Then it decided to rain, so since we're in downtown Minneapolis and it got dark and was raining, we decided to try and do a quick photo shoot of a Jacob Dine painting. And you don't know who Jacob Dine is?
Really?
Well, you should. And some of those photos turned out pretty cool because we saw a Jacob Dine painting in our head. So when we're looking at the photos, chances are those are going to be potential paintings for the wife. Got my notes right here. Oh yeah. And then it was wedding season. We had 4 weddings to shoot. And weddings are always fun and extremely high stress. The weddings all turned out just great, but they all had their unique challenges. We're happy with all the photos, except, being a photographer, you always look at your photos and you think, I could do better, and that gives us a little bit of for the next one. Always try to outdo ourselves. That's what we do. But weddings are fun. We did lots of weddings. We did 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, you look like a queen. We have too many people. Yeah. Just be like, I just have a heel. Yeah.
Just hold it right up there.
Yeah, just like, why do I have the feet?
I did some photo shoots with my wife because when you have a wife as attractive as I have, you do photo shoots with her. So we did some with some masks, we did some with high key, we did some with low key, we did some with some flowers because it was spring outside and leaves were budding and the colors were cool. So photo shoots with the wife, they turned out well. I have some of those big ones printed off. I don't sell those because it's my wife. Get your own. In addition to photography, my wife, we did lots of art shows at our art museum. I shouldn't say our art museum. The art museum we usually go to in Wausau. There was the Painting the Figure Now exhibit. Whenever you go to one of these exhibits, it's just amazing the art you get to see. But the best part for us is the artists you get to meet. So we got to do Painting the Figure Now. Let's see. Oh, staring into space. Oh, it's a video. You didn't know that. Oh my God. At an art show, how embarrassing. We got to do the annual National Juried Exhibition. I believe it's the second one. If I'm wrong, I'll post it right here. Boop. My wife actually got accepted to the International Biennial Portrait Competition with one of her paintings. It was of one of her fabulous art students who we love and adore because they're the art students and they're great.
She was also Becky, my wife, and one of our dearest friends.
To be able to be in the same room with the caliber of people that are in here, it's a dream come true that I never thought would happen. I never thought a little farm girl would be here. It's wonderful, so thank you.
One of the other ones we got to go to is a solo show by Joyce Plants. We got to meet Joyce Plants, and you don't know who Joyce Plants is?
Really?
Her exhibit was the big nudes, and there were some big paintings of the nudes, but they were just amazing paintings. And for somebody who doesn't know painting all that well, I thought they were really exceptional. So that means something. We also got to meet other artists such as O'Neil Scott, who won Best of Show at one of the exhibits. We got to meet John Dalton, who does an art podcast out of Ireland. He was a cool guy to talk to. And we also got to hang out with our friend Julianne, who lives in Minnesota. She's an artist. We did a YouTube video about her as well. So we got to meet lots of artists, go to lots of art shows. Oh, I'm trying to drone. The wind takes it to the Amish person's field. And of course there's like 5, 6 kids there, and it just floats down right in the middle of all the kids. Of course, being Amish, they don't know what it is. And it just sits there, and then they're just like, thinking it's the devil. Like, I'm coming across the cornfield. Hey, boy! You see my helicopter? I also got to build a lot of furniture. I built a crap ton of tables. Let's get real for a minute. I got to build a lot of tables. I usually do my scrap wood tables because I like the look, but I also played a lot with epoxy this year too. So some of my tables have some epoxy in them, and I was happy with the way they turned out. I also did another bench made out of wood, steel, and concrete, so that was kind of challenging. Turned out really, really well, but I got to do a lot of woodworking this year, so that made me happy. Sorry, I have nothing interesting to say. I'm just boring. Just how I make pancakes in the shop. Chunky pancakes. Pancakes for your mama. Carrot, don't scare the concrete. Good. My wife also finished a bunch of paintings. She did the Franziska series. She also finished a couple of her students who were models for her. One was called Poppet, and she's quite steampunkish, so that one turned out great. She had one going on for a while called the Beef Tough Sisters. I love that painting. And she finished one of the Hapa, which is called Speak Softly. All her paintings are so cool. I secretly hope she never sells them because I just want them hanging up in our house because they're that nice. So my wife got to do a lot of her paintings and finish them, which was quite good.
God. Yeah.
Well, we're doing another wedding today.
No.
Stuck in the car.
No. What do you want us to see that big book?
But I have some water. Everything's good.
Stop.
Okay.
No.
You're on video.
Not looking.
It's looking at you. In addition to a lot of our art stuff, we did a lot of stuff around the farm, which we live on my wife's farm. So we had to do some updates to the buildings. This year was electrical because the electrical started to melt and we don't want it to burn the place down. The power, unagi. Oh, you're doing that? Yeah. You're not funny. On. Off. End of video.
Think you could do a pull-up from it?
Yeah, the instructions clearly say not to hang from it. No, stop!
Hello. Electrical's fun because I can have an outlet here. Keep your hands and feet in the cockpit at all times. Goodbye. We also had to do some fixing up to the mother-in-law's house because she had a flood when all the snow melted. Hey, chocolate and vanilla cookie.
There's peanut butter in my chocolate. There's chocolate in my peanut butter.
So we got to spend every day after school for about a month or two fixing up the basement. I mean, we had to fix everything. I was not happy.
I don't know how to do that. Just roll. Do whatever. There you go.
She's a painter. Oh, we did have some hella big storms too. One was a thunderstorm in the summer. It knocked the power out, flooded everything around us, not the houses, but everything around us. We had a double rainbow.
Are you sure you should do that with lightning?
Want to try it out? You try it out.
I don't want to die.
Warm like bath water.
Muddy buddy. Muddy buddy bear. The super rainbow. Super rainbow. It's so beautiful. Don't make fun of me. You don't make fun of me.
Hey up there! I don't like people who destroy trees.
Earlier in the year, we had a snowstorm. I would say we had about 16 inches of snow in one day. So we decided to drive around and see how deep everything was. 2-lane roads were 1-lane roads. Some roads had no lanes whatsoever. We had the truck. It was more of a fun thing to do because we had the day off.
He's a big sweetie he is.
And then it got horribly cold and windy, so I think it was about 10 hours of shoveling snow because we had that many days off school because Wisconsin's vengeful.
Well, it's only -13 with the wind chill, but she's a ginger and she doesn't want to burn. 70 SPF. Huh. Frozen. Funny that.
There he goes.
Oh, I got to get some barn beams. There's an ad on Facebook said barn beams, so I jumped at it and we got barn beams because I make furniture out of that. So I like barn beams, those were fun.
Beau's happy dance, getting barn beams. What am I doing?
You're carrying the beam to the truck.
I don't know if I can.
Yeah, you can. Look at you. Abu Hassan. Little. Oh, Boshuda. Oh, carry the beam. Throw the beam on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, sorry. My fault.
Oh, we got to do our art show. That was one of our latest YouTube videos. We got to do an art show. So you may have seen us in our art show, but that was quite the experience, doing an art show for the first time. That was a lot of fun. Some things we loved, some things we need improvements on, so it was a very good learning experience for us. Definitely have to do it again if we ever get an art show again. We never know, especially a combined one.
There's a big turtle shell on Skeletor. It's f***ing insulting.
We gotta talk about this. My wife got nominated and she won the Crystal Apple Award for teaching. And if you don't know what that is, that it's like winning an Oscar if you're an actor, okay? Because people recognize you're that good. So my wife not only got nominated, but she also won the award for Crystal Apple for teaching. And that's not anything to sneeze about. If that's a saying, I think it is now. Yeah, we'll make that a saying. Yeah, but my wife's amazing, so.
I tell a lot of people that I work with, I'm just the dirty hippie that lives in the corner. So I'm a dirty potter, I'm a dirty painter. That's what I do, is I push stuff around. So.
Of course we got new cats, so we made a video about that. It's not gonna be another cat video, I'm sorry. It's just the way that is. We also had we tried a little art fair. And when I mean a little art fair, it was a little art fair. It was about us and maybe 8 or 9 other artists at the Munson Bridge Winery. We knew we weren't gonna sell a lot, but we needed the experience to try it out. We did get a crap ton of compliments, so that was awesome. Artists need 3 things in order to survive in life: water, oxygen, compliments. We got all those, so that turned out really well. We like compliments. Thank you for everybody that showed up, gave us compliments. Love you. Oh, the last thing. We started a YouTube channel. This is the last video of the year. Yay! Oh, do I have that? Yay! Ha! Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, we started a YouTube channel. That was, I would say, the most difficult thing to do. It's still difficult right now, talking in front of a camera, which is you guys. I don't see you. You're a camera staring at me. You're like a cold robotic eye. It's awkward. Some people like it. I'm still figuring it out right now. I mean, I just got the stinking microphone to work. Well, thank you for stopping by again, watching another video. Last video of the year. Hope we didn't bore you too much if this was boring. Well, if it was boring to you, why are you here to the end? You should have clicked off a long time ago. So for you people that thought it was enjoying, thank you, and thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, thank you again for stopping by. If you like the video, like it, and if you don't like it, I don't know if there's an unlike button, but you can hit that if you're gonna be that person. Now, if you want to see more of our videos, they're all right around there. I don't know because it's a camera. But anyways, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time on the next video. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.